Hello everyone, this is Netflix Nerds, and today we will be reviewing Perks of Being a Wallflower from Netflix. But before we begin, we'd like to mention that this is our first video, and we'd really appreciate it if you give it a like and possibly consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get started. Perks of Being a Wallflower is set in Pittsburgh, 1991, where they focus on a boy named Charlie. Charlie has suffered through lots of traumatic experiences in his life, causing him not to have many friends or support.
Charlie, who struggles with depression, begins high school and becomes friends with two seniors, Sam and Patrick. Throughout the movie, Charlie's friendship with Sam and Patrick helps him realize things about himself and the world around him. His new friends also help him accept and comes to terms with his traumatic experiences that caused him to develop mental health issues.
The movie can be emotional, funny, happy, bright, romantic, and more. All those things come from the great characters set in that we previously mentioned before, such as Patrick, who's an outgoing kid with a lot of hopes and dreams. Sam, who is related to Patrick, brings a vibrant and fun presence. Her kind heart brings a great deal of heartwarming moments.
Sam and Patrick originally appeared to be very eccentric and friendly when they meet Charlie at a football game and take him under their wing. But as the story goes on, they become more open with Charlie about their problems and insecurities. The side characters include Mary and Alice. The two bring another aspect of creativity to the already odd yet fun friend group that develops.
Even though these characters receive the most screen time, Charlie's Aunt Helen and his ex-friend Michael play very large roles in the story, even though they're mostly unseen, and they especially impact Charlie as a person and his character development. Even though the characters are very unique and different, one thing that they all have in common is self-esteem and self-worth issues. Though these issues manifest themselves in different ways for each character, they all go on their own personal journeys to accept them and realize they deserve to be treated well.
Charlie is very quiet, reserved, and a good student throughout the movie. He enjoys reading, writing, and often writes letters to his ex-best friend Michael as a form of therapy. It established at the beginning that Charlie has a lot of trouble with depression, hearing voices, and seeing things. All of these issues stem from the traumatic moments in his life that we learn more and more about the story progresses.
Charlie is also a very impressionable character, meaning the people in his life can have large effects on him, for the better or the worst. Meeting Sam and Patrick help him open up and keep the depression managed. Sam and Patrick also are step-siblings who've been best friends since childhood. They use their friendly and eccentric exteriors to numb themselves to the pain that they have bottled up.
Overall, all characters create a great aspect of emotion and are relatable as the movie progresses. The PG-13 rating comes from hints of romance, language, drugs, underage drinking, and violence. So if you're allowed and feel free that you can handle those topics, then this movie is great for you.
And if you're into some groovy music, this movie brings back lots of great 90s champs. With an 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, The Perks of Being a Wallflower is a hard-hitting, realistic, and emotional exploration of many issues.
This is an important movie to watch, and we highly recommend it to any teens, but it may be inappropriate for anyone under the age of 12 to 13. This is an unforgettable coming-of-age story that is a 10 out of 10 watch for us. Hope you enjoy.